Creek Township Municipal Building and the monthly Planning Commission meeting. At this time, I'd call the meeting of May 5th, 2026 to order. All please rise and join us with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag Please be sure and sign the attendance sheet located near the door. Next, I would like to introduce the members of the Planning Commission and our support staff. Dave Fugate, Gene Strohmeyer, Tony Sitter, Gene, I got this all screwed up, okay. Let's start over again. Dave Fugate, Doug Prozan, Gene Strohmeyer, Tony Sitter, and Denise Pizarro. And behind us, we have Julie Maggio, Assistant Zoning and Development Officer. I'm never going to beat the record now. And Matt Puz, Zoning and Development Officer. And Lydia Caparosa, Township Council. Before we begin, I'd like to call a motion to accept the minutes of last month's meeting as written. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? The Mill Creek Planning Commission is a recommending body that hears testimony, asks and answers questions, deliberates, and passes our recommendations on to the Mill Creek supervisors who make the final decisions on issues brought before us. The subdivision or land developments discussed tonight, if acted upon by the Planning Commission, will be considered by the Township supervisors at the regular meeting to be held on Tuesday, May 26, 2026 at 6 p.m. in the Township Assembly Room. I would ask that everybody wishing to speak either for or against an issue, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record. All right, let's go on to the first one. A replot of land for 5120 Peach Street Partnership, a minor subdivision plan to show the creation of a 6,356 square foot parcel A, a 726 square foot parcel B, and a 1,060 square foot parcel C. This will result in a residual lot of 2,838 square foot for 1521 West Gore Road, and parcel B will become an integral part of 5005 Richmond Street. Parcel A and C will become an integral part of tax parcel ID 33125531-2. Resulting in a 0.79 acre lot at the southwest intersection of Richmond Street and West Gore Road in tract 346. Anybody here to speak on that?
Good evening, my name is Kevin Farr with David Laird Associates, 1557 West 26th Street, and I will be happy to try and answer any questions that you might have.
Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
All right. We're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody in the audience have anything to say?
What's the purpose of all the Jim Verga, 4909 Lexington Street? Just what's the purpose of all that rezoning? I mean, what's happening?
Back up there.
Yeah.
Basically, just the purpose is to get the parking lot off of the residential piece of the property. The back portion of the residential piece of the property had a parking lot that the neighboring parcel was using, and they would rather the residential piece of property only own the residential piece of property.
And
It was
you're
just-
keeping it residential?
Yes, everything's staying the same, it's just changing the line so that the parking lot doesn't encroach onto the residential piece of property anymore.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. Item B, Scott D. Schwartz, small subdivision plan, a subdivision plan to show the creation of 2 lots. Parcel A, a 10,800 square foot lot, and parcel B, also a 10,800 square foot lot at 4906 and 4910 Richmond Street, along the west line of Richmond Street, north of West Gore Road in South Gore Track. Anybody here to speak on that?
Good evening, Mike Sanford, 4721 Atlantic Avenue. And basically, there's a business on this property and a home. And it's my understanding, they were 2 separate tax lots before, and they consolidated them. Now they want to separate them. So we're just simply resurrecting the original lot line, no change in use, no change in where the lot line used to be. The house will be on its own lot, the business will be on its own lot, no variances or modifications.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea why they were combined?
I have no idea.
Well, just point a minute. I sold these parcels to Scott Schwartz, and they were 2 separate parcels at that time.
Yeah, I was surprised to find they were 2, then they became 1, and they called and said, can it become 2? I was like, sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any questions?
Yeah, what's the purpose of changing the lines? I mean, I've already seen when they surveyed that, and I know where all the lines are.
We're just putting the property line back to where it was. It was 2 parcels, but they joined them together, and now they want to separate them again. I don't know the reasoning behind why the separation, but they're just putting it back to what it was prior.
So the zoning will remain the same on each of them?
Correct. No change in zoning, no change in use.
Do they have a plan of changing the zoning later?
They've never told me that, no.
Thank you. Anybody else? All right.
One other question.
Sure.
Will it just change the tax structure on the one lot versus?
It just creates 2 separate parcel numbers. If there's going to be any future rezonings, that would be a separate hearing, and there'd be a separate public hearing regarding that.
Anybody else? Thank you. All right. All right. All issues have been discussed. We will now take a few minutes, well, we won't deliberate, or we'll take a few minutes to deliberate. You're welcome to stay for this portion of the meeting, but no further discussion will be accepted. The recommendations of the commission will be available to all of concerned parties after 8 a.m. tomorrow by calling the Township Planning and Development. Thank you. All right, do we need a break? I don't think so. Okay. Yep, I blew the fastest meeting ever. Do we have any,
Business,
yeah. Okay, let's, do we have any motions on the replot of land for 5120 Peach Street?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve the replot of lands for 5120 Peach Street Partnership.
Okay,
I'll second it.
all right. And that's an approval with the modifications as requested.
Correct.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right. B, Scott D. Schwartz.
Motion to approve. Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, we're good.
Thanks.
All right. Any old business? Nothing? We're good, clean? All right, make a motion to,
Motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn.
I'll second.
all right? So
All in
moved.
favor?
So moved.
Anyone opposed?
Yeah, you should still vote.
He's running this.
All right.